And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick time out and welcome you to the video. Got some lines of personal leans out for college football week 11. This is the SEC edition. But before we dive into some more free content, we're 3-2 in our last 5 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. And if you want to gain access to today's extra daily pick, it's only going to cost you $2.99. We're also 7-3 in our last 10 daily best plays on that site as well. Good for 70% during that stretch. And if you want to access the daily best play, that's only going to cost you $1.99. We currently have over 700 members signed up and active on that site. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, the link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at Arkansas taking on Florida. And the Gators are -17, total 59.5. Arkansas coming fresh off a 24-13 win over Tennessee. Held the ball scoreless in the final 30 minutes of that matchup. Arkansas is the best covering team in the SEC. 3-0 against the spread on the road. 6-0 ATS overall for the season. They're scoring 27 points a game when they travel. 135 yards a game on the road as well. Running backs Traylon Smith and Rakeem Boyd, they have nearly 600 combined rushing yards between the two. Meanwhile, quarterback Felipe Franks is completing nearly 70% of his passes for 14 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. His favorite wide receiver has been Trey Burks, who caught 31 balls and averages 15 yards a catch. Burks also has 5 touchdown receptions on the season. Now, Arkansas also covered the number against the likes of Texas A&M, Auburn, and Georgia. They're taking on a Gator program who failed to cover the number in 2 out of their last 4 themselves. They couldn't quite get the job done against A&M and South Carolina with regard to the point spread. Florida's also giving up nearly 140 yards a game on the ground. And when it comes to the total in this one, Florida's gone 80% to the over through 5 games on the season. Meanwhile, 2 out of the Razorbacks' last 3 ball games on the road got over the line themselves. Give me the underdog, Arkansas Razorbacks +17, and the over 59.5 in that contest. All right, next and final matchup for the show, it is going to be South Carolina, Ole Miss, and that's going to be a 7:30 p.m. Eastern kickoff in that contest. The Rebels of Ole Miss, they are -12.5, the 12.5 point favorite. Totals 70 and a hook.